Hi guys, and welcome to the Social Communication YouTube channel. First off, please subscribe. We're going to have a bunch of these tutorials coming out, and they're all going to be centered around social networking and SEO. So if you like this one, I guarantee you'll like the rest. This is our first video, so I just want to start off with something which I believe everybody's overlooking, and that's Google Plus in general. But more so the community's functionality in Google Plus. I think a lot of us have gotten onto Google Plus over the last couple of months or years, but aren't really using it to its full extent. And there's a lot of things I find out all the time about it. And one of the things that I think is the most impressive in terms of boosting traffic to your site is the communities tab. And basically, that can be likened to the Facebook pages or groups functionality. It's basically a place where you can post and talk to people with similar interests and that sort of thing, which, as you can imagine, like Facebook groups, is an amazing way to boost traffic and just get some interest around your product or offering. Okay, so first off, go to your actual business page. I've got a bunch here and a whole bunch more as well, and I'll just choose one of my clients that I just started up the other day. It's a relatively new page. I started up couple days ago, but I've only managed to do a bit of posting and that sort of thing. As you can see, I've only got one person in my circles and that sort of thing. So it's very new. So I thought I'd use this profile to show you how to get things going. Okay, so you're on your page. As you can see, you obviously want to fill out your profile as much as possible, but I'll actually do a whole tutorial on starting up on Google Plus. I think that'll be very valuable for the guys that haven't actually got a page up. There's a couple little confusing maneuvers that you have to make before getting, the best possible page and being able to show up in rich snippets and that sort of thing on Google. So I'll do a whole tutorial. Maybe my next one will be all about that. Keep an eye out for that. But for now, let's talk about communities. Okay, so hover over your little Google Plus page over here. Go down to this little green tab where it says communities. All right, straight up you'll see all the ones I've joined at the top here. I've joined these you to start getting the conversation going with this brand. These are some recommended ones underneath here, which is great. As you can see, it's mainly food they're recommending because the clients have chosen is farm to home. They deliver lamb from the Karoo district of Philippolis directly to your home in Johannesburg, South Africa. It's a great offering, and because of that, because of that, you can imagine I've joined a lot of food groups. As you can imagine, we'll have similar interests and we can chat and things like that. So yeah, you can see the ones that I've joined, and I've probably introduced myself already to all of these guys. What I'm going to do is just show you how to join a group and then get things going and how to get the conversation going. And it's extremely valuable tool. So just take 2 minutes. Just an example to get things going on this tutorial. Otherwise, you can just search for more groups. Search keywords like food or whatever it is that relates to your topic. The most important thing is when you join a community is actually to introduce yourself and say hi. And don't be spammy right from the get-go. Now I've got a bunch of content that I prepared here. Instead of typing it out while you guys wait, I'm just going to pop it in there. I'll read it to you though. We are farm to home and we deliver fresh lamb from the Karoo district of Philippolis direct to your home in Johannesburg, Gauteng, which is in South Africa for those who don't know. We are going to start posting recipes soon, and all the recipes we post are going to be lamb orientated. We hope you will enjoy. Admin, please let me know if this post is okay. Let me know and I will be happy to edit it. Chat soon. So you keep it very light, frothy, for lack of a better word. Yeah, keep it chilled, and don't. You're obviously asking right now, where's the link to the website or to the Facebook page or whatever it is. We're not going to do that in the first post. That's the key, is that you introduce yourself. I was reading an article about this the other day where a guy said you wouldn't really walk into the room and straight away just start shouting about your product, like, hey guys, look at my product, or look at my service offering. You would walk around the room, introduce yourself to people, meet people, have some snacks, have a drink, and as things come up, you might drop the fact that, oh, hey, this is my business, and that's in real life, and it works exactly the same, on social networking. You can't just be posting links all the time; it's just rude. So, on your first introduction post, don't post a link on there. If they're really interested in you, they're gonna click through to your page and find all your contact details anyways, and that has happened to me a few times. So yeah, let's go that way. Later on, once you get to know people and once you're chatting, you can always bring links into the conversation. Okay, great. So we've got some lovely text here, just some friendly text. You can also hashtag just like Facebook and Twitter, and obviously that is handy. Just to be found, extra ways to be found. So just stuff that you find is relevant. I'm just going to put a couple of keywords here that I think might be relevant. I'm just going to, off the top of my head, we don't have to be too specific on it. But of course, try to choose ones that you do think you're going to be found for. You know, that sort of thing. It's just a quick one, as I say. Now, a good post, another way to start off with any post in general is some content, some media. It could be video, it could be photos. Of course, not everyone has video ready to post that's actually about their brand. So what I'll do is I'll just pop in one of the photos that we used for their website. All right. The image is taking a little bit long to load up, but no problem. What we'll do there we go. What we'll do so long as we'll select a category. You see now in communities, they've got this feature called category. And it's a great feature because it lets people know what your intentions are. A lot of the time, the first category will be introduce yourself, which is what I'm doing here. And this group doesn't have an introduce yourself section. So what we're going to just do is a discussion. It's as close as we can get on this one. And I did read their rules, which is obviously very important. And they are okay with the odd person saying hi and introducing themselves as a brand. So that's what we're doing. So there we go. We've got a great post, very friendly. At the end, it's just a couple of hashtags, nice clean picture, choose a category, and share. Now, that's pretty much how to introduce yourself and get the conversation going. Now, of course, there we go. There's our post there up. And what you're going to get is you're going to get people liking it. And you're going to get people asking questions, or even if you don't, the point is that you're starting to get the brand out there. And this is like all marketing, and I try to explain this to all my clients because it's so important. All marketing is the same, be it physical like print or anything like that. You can't just run one ad in your life and hope to be successful for the rest of time. Sure, that will get your brand out there and get you known to start with, but marketing is a constant approach. You just got to keep things going. It doesn't have to be huge amounts of money. I always say this to guys. It's not all about lots of money. Sometimes it's just about the effort. And in this case, that would be, for example, going to your communities tab every morning when you're having your coffee, or every second morning. You don't have to overdo it. And going visiting, you'll often see the notifications that have come up since last you visited. So you can see how there's been over 99 and maybe there's been 2. And that sort of thing. So you can go and keep up with conversations. Remember to comment on other guys' things, like their things, ask them questions, get conversations going, because that's going to lead to them wanting to know more about you. And I don't want to make it sound cold like that's all it's about, because you can also have a lot of fun and learn things from the peers that you meet on these communities. So yes, okay, so that's basically the communities tab in a nutshell. I hope that's helped. I know it helps a lot in terms of gathering traffic. I'll actually just show you in terms of, there we go, the insights on our page. Now, as you can see in the last 3 days, now I've only posted in the last few days, actually, to be honest. So it's not 30 days that it's been going. And we've already got 191 views just from the few little posts we've done, which means people are going through and they're seeing our brand, they interacting with it. As you can see, there's a couple of actions that have happened on posts. We've gotten a new follower, and that's just with very little effort. Now imagine every morning while you're having your coffee, you just upload a recipe to one of these pages or chat to some guys. Just keep the conversation going. You can imagine how these views go up. It obviously boosts traffic to your website, and at the end of the day, it comes down to the more traffic, the more clients or sales that you get. So obviously that's the goal. I hope this video has been helpful. As I say, do look out for coming videos and make sure you subscribe. The next one I'm thinking will be all about Google, getting started on Google Plus, because I think there's a lot of confusion in the beginning, especially like what kind of business you should choose and what category you're in. And that makes a huge difference, can have a massive effect on your brand. And there's some tricky little things like verifying your business address and things like that I'll talk you through and show you. There's a little shortcut, a trick I found where you don't actually have to wait for the postcard to arrive. And I'll explain that in the next one. We'll get into that, but I'm sure you'll find it very helpful.